Hello, friends. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 herbal solutions that can ease your pain. Some of these you probably already know, but there are also some surprises in this list that I think you will find interesting and useful, so let's get into it. Number 1 is sassafras root tea. When you think of sassafras, you may be thinking of the tasty root beer that has that distinct flavor. Well, that unique taste comes from the roots of the sassafras tree, which has been used medicinally for hundreds of years. Native Americans used it for treating a variety of ailments, including respiratory issues, fevers, and pain. And modern science has found that sassafras contains several compounds that have anti-inflammatory and analgesic or pain-relieving properties. A 2012 study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that one of these compounds, called safrole, was effective at relieving pain when applied to mice with arthritis. However, it is important to note that safrole has also been found to be carcinogenic or cancer-causing in animal studies. Because of this, the FDA banned the use of safrole in food and drugs in the United States in 1960. But before we go on, please like and subscribe. It really helps us spread our message. That being said, there are other sassafras compounds besides safrole that have shown promise in relieving pain. For example, a 2020 study found that a compound called lactucinol was able to block the pain signals sent by neurons in the dorsal root ganglion, a cluster of nerve cells located near the spinal cord. The researchers believe that this could be due to the compound's ability to inhibit an enzyme called cyclooxygenase, which is responsible for producing prostaglandins, hormone-like substances that can cause inflammation and pain. More research is needed to confirm these findings and to determine the safety and efficacy of sassafras tea for pain relief. But the preliminary results are promising, and it may be worth trying out for yourself if you suffer from chronic pain. Just be sure to use caution and consult with your healthcare provider first. Sassafras tea can be made by steeping the dried or fresh roots in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. You can add honey or lemon to taste. It should be noted that sassafras tea is not a replacement for medical treatment, and you should always consult with your doctor before using it. Next up is ginger. This one might not come as a surprise because ginger is well known for its healing properties. This zesty root has been used for centuries to treat nausea, pain, and inflammation. Ginger contains a variety of bioactive compounds such as gingerols, chagols, and pyridols, which have been found to have anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. In fact, a 2019 review of 18 studies found that ginger was effective at reducing knee pain and improving physical function in people with osteoarthritis. Another review of 7 trials involving nearly 600 participants found that ginger powder supplements were effective at relieving menstrual pain when taken before or after exercise. Ginger can be consumed in a variety of ways, including in tea, capsules, or powdered form. If you're looking for a quick and easy way to ease your pain, try sipping on some ginger tea. Simply steep 1 teaspoon of grated ginger in hot water for 10 minutes, then strain and drink. You can also add honey or lemon to taste. Coming in at No. 3 is turmeric. Turmeric is a golden-colored spice that comes from the turmeric plant. It has been used in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine for thousands of years for a wide range of health concerns, including pain relief. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which has been found to have powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. In fact, a 2017 study found that curcumin was as effective at relieving knee pain as prescription anti-inflammatory drugs such as ibuprofen. Another study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition found that curcumin was able to reduce the severity and duration of osteoarthritis symptoms in overweight and obese women. This is likely due to curcumin's ability to inhibit inflammatory cytokines, proteins that play a role in the development of arthritis and other autoimmune diseases. There are many ways to incorporate turmeric into your diet, but one of the easiest is simply to add it to your cooking. Turmeric has a distinct earthy flavor that pairs well with chicken, fish, and vegetables. It can also be combined with other spices such as cumin, coriander, and paprika to create flavorful spice blends. Additionally, curcumin supplements are available. But it should be noted that turmeric and curcumin supplements are not regulated by the FDA, and the quality of these products can vary widely. Be sure to do your research and choose a reputable brand. And coming in at No. 4 is lavender essential oil. Lavender essential oil is extracted from the lavender plant and has been used for centuries for its calming and relaxing scent. But did you know that it can also be used to relieve pain? Lavender essential oil contains a variety of compounds such as linalool and camphor, which have been found to have analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties. In fact, a 2013 study found that lavender essential oil was effective at relieving tension headaches when applied to the forehead. Another study published in the International Journal of Nursing Studies found that lavender aromatherapy, or the practice of diffusing lavender essential oil into the air, was able to reduce the pain and anxiety of patients undergoing coronary artery bypass graft surgery. To use lavender essential oil for pain relief, you can apply it topically by diluting it in a carrier oil such as coconut or almond oil and massaging it into your skin. You can also use it aromatically by diffusing it into the air or simply smelling it directly from the bottle. Last but certainly not least, we have peppermint. This minty herb has been used for centuries for its refreshing flavor and cooling sensation. But did you know that peppermint can also be used to relieve pain? Peppermint contains a compound called menthol, which has been found to have analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties. In fact, a 2015 study found that peppermint oil was effective at relieving tension headaches when applied to the forehead. Menthol is also responsible for the cooling sensation that you feel when you use peppermint products such as toothpaste or lotion. And this cooling sensation can help numb the area and reduce inflammation. You can use peppermint oil in a variety of ways to relieve pain. One popular method is to dilute the oil in a carrier oil and massage it into your skin. You can also add a few drops of peppermint oil to a hot bath and soak your aching muscles. In addition, peppermint tea can be made by steeping dried or fresh peppermint leaves in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Be careful, though, as too much peppermint tea can cause nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. As with any supplement, it is important to talk to your healthcare provider before using peppermint oil or tea for pain relief. They will be able to advise you on the appropriate dosage and strength of peppermint oil to use based on your individual needs. And there you have it, friends, the top 5 herbal solutions to help ease your pain. Remember, nature has many healing gifts to offer, and these are just a few of them. Of course, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider before using any herbs or supplements for medicinal purposes. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss out on our latest health and wellness tips. Thanks for watching.